Previously on Battlestar Galactica. Well, gang, I have gotten a Nintendo 3DS. The two games I bought called Pilotwings Resort and Street Fighter. Hey, come on, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to leave. I kicked you out of this. Hey, get away from that. Down here, asshole. Hey, since Legendary Badass couldn't be here today, so I'm going to be doing the review of Super Street Fighter 4 3D Edition instead. Okay, let's look at the most important part of the game, the box art. Okay, now with the box, this one has the 3D effects in the game, so they put the 3D effects on the box, and somehow that makes the box hard to open, but okay, there it goes. So then there's the game over here. And there's Ryu on the cover. He's looking a little uglier than last time I saw him back in the early 90s when we were cool pals. Alright, so back to the game. You got a lot of interesting features here, but the thing you're going to want to do the most is the fighting. So you go to the match and you're going to pick the girl who kicks high, and you're probably going to want to watch the game in like maybe a secret place so that people don't see. And well, then the fight goes on, and the thing is special about this is you use the touch screen below to get the special moves going, and then you really don't even have to try all that hard. You just kind of push this over here and he does the thing, and she does the thing with her legs. But really, when you think about it, that takes away the luck factor, so like people don't have to know the moves. Like even when when you knew the moves, the thing wouldn't do the moves correctly because the D-pads are made of bullshit. Well, anyway, so the thing about this D-pad, it also sucks. It's almost like Microsoft made it. It's down here so low you can hardly use the thing, and I don't really understand what the point of that is. Now, why couldn't they put it out by the lily pad over here? That would have been a good spot for it. This D-pad's so squeaky, you'd think that Microsoft built it. So now determining the matches is who can push the special moves the fastest. But really, there's a lot of skill to it and all, and this is one of the better versions of a Street Fighter game I've played, and it happens to be on a portable system. It should have been on the Game Gear, but it was on the Nintendo 3DS. There's some other interesting features in the game, like the thing called Street Pass, where you collect these figures and they do things like the moves, and you walk down the street and you don't play the game, but the game plays itself, and when you get back you're like, whoa, the game played itself. And also you go online in this, and there's people to fight, and you don't get to talk to them, so you can't tell them how much they suck and all that. But you fight them and you could do a rematch, but when you do the rematch, for some reason it makes you play the same character as the one who you just got your butt whooped, and then you gotta get your butt whooped again. Yeah, but the online thing is pretty cool, so don't believe the haters. They're just trolls. Yeah, so even though there's like no blue and jumping and spinning and things, like this is really a pretty good game for a console thing it's just starting out, so you gotta like take into consideration that overall you're probably looking at like maybe a 9.1. Alright, now I just need to go and review Pilotwings.